With my one proven strategy, you can have this many sold items going out every day. You could be a millionaire by tomorrow. I'm just kidding, guys. But look, we got a lot going out. It's a what sold video. Getting right into this past weekend's what solds. We sold 28 items. No, calm down. I'm not going to go through all 28. I just want to talk to you about maybe 10 or 11 of them. For the most part, I want to say 17 pairs of shoes made up the 28, and that's 17 pairs on eBay. We actually had sales of shoes on Poshmark and Mercari as well. So probably 21 pairs of shoes out the door this weekend to start summer slow. It's gonna be cold. But I want to show you some of the fun stuff we sold. Not exactly high dollar. Some of it is, some of it's not. A lot of it's trash, which you know I love because that means the buy cost is mwah. But let's go. Let's get into it. So first up, we have just a fun vintage 2000. Hurts my brain that I have to say 2000 is vintage now, but 2000 Shamu SeaWorld thermos with the big jumping killer whale at the top, sold for $24.99. I picked this up out of a dumpster. Yes! Sanitized. Don't worry. Does have the straw. Sanitized. Made sure I put that in the description as well. $24.99. As we're staying on the fun side, we'll go ahead and boom! Squirtle! Just for reference, I have no idea what a Squirtle is. I don't know anything about Pokemon. I just looked it up and I saw that it was selling. We paid maybe $1.99 for Squirtle and he sold for $39.99. Always be on the lookout for the special or limited edition Build-A-Bear. I know they're just releasing some Dr. Seuss ones and some special edition gold ones. Make sure you look at that because the generic Build-A-Bears don't sell for that much, but there are the limited editions that you can get good money out of. Next up, I just want to do a shoe, one shoe, and it's particularly because I just got this pair of shoes and a shoe lot that I did off a wholesale buy off of Instagram. My buddy Angel, El Toro de Tucson on Instagram. I picked up 6 or 7 pairs of shoes from him, and this pair sold within 72 hours of listing for $45. I did take an offer on it, but again, my buy cost from the actual purchase, it was a great deal. So $45. Shout out Angel. Make sure you go check him out. And everybody's talking about the summer slowdown. We're all going to be in a freeze of not selling. So it's pretty awesome that I was able to sell this vintage Tommy cable knit sweater for $39.99, even though it's like 120 degrees outside right now. Shout out to Stacy. She found this and I was like, we got to get it. This next one was just a trash pickup. It was in a bag of miscellaneous clothes that we found in a neighborhood on curb shopping day. And I knew because it was Taz that it would probably have some value. Now, I know nothing about golf, but this was a vintage Acme Warner Brothers Taz golf club head cover. So like you put it over your golf clubs, I guess. When you're walking or they're riding in the caddy. And we got it for free and it sold for $27.99. So that's pretty cool. I thought it was just like a sock hand puppet, but apparently you put it on a golf club. Now the next 4 items. I know that says 8, but just pretend I only have one of these. So the next 4 items are actually all from this bag of Transformers that we found in the trash with a bunch of vintage G.I. Joes. If you've ever seen any of the videos before, you've always seen like a clear like bag right here, just full of Transformers. It's because I really never wanted to get into it and break them up and look everything up and see what's broken and see what's what. But doing the 10 listings a day in May challenge, I was running out of inventory because that's 310 listings, 10 listings every day. And I just was running out of inventory. So it got to the point where I was like, okay, you have this stuff. Let's see how many items we can make it. And it turned out I was able to make like 16 or 17 listings. So these 4 sold literally within 24 hours of listing it, which is funny to me that all of that money has just been sitting there for a couple months since we found that in the trash. that could have just already been in our pocket. But that's why we don't have death piles. So shame on you, Chris. So here's the first one. It was actually a 3-pack, or a lot of 3. I found 3 metal cars, like a Lamborghini, Ferrari, Transformers. And so I was like, instead of selling them individually for like 12 bucks each, I'll lot them together and do it as a 3-pack. So the 3-pack, they were Generation 1, or G1 as they call them. It was like Sideswipe, and I don't know the other ones. They were Lamborghinis. One of them was named Sideswipe. They sold for $55. These are toys that I had when I was a kid. Not these, because these came from the trash, but still. I wish I had all the toys when I was a kid. I wish I could just go back in time and talk to myself and just be like, hey, little fat kid, come here. Yeah, you. Yeah, come here. No, I'm not going to kidnap you. Stop eating so much. Seriously, it's going to be a horrible problem when you get older. Also, maybe consider taking a little bit better care of your toys, because as you get older, they're going to be worth a lot of money. And if you think about it, when you become a teenager, don't get rid of all your old band shirts. Keep them. Kids in 2021 are going to pay you insane amount of money for that Metallica shirt. Remember, stop eating all that food. Save your toys. So yeah, $55, pretty awesome. The next one was actually just like, it's actually just a piece. It looks like a control center that goes inside like a base or a fort or something. I have no clue, but it's sold for $45, and it's literally just it's not even like a toy to play with. It's an accessory that goes onto something. It has like a scrolling like grid to show like the thermal imagery of planes or something. I have no idea. It was G.I. Joe, and it sold for $45, and it was 4 ounces to ship. I quadruple packaged it. I actually shipped it priority because it's so valuable that I didn't want it to go first class and mess up. And then the last 2 sets of Transformer toys are actually the same thing, just one is the complete armor, and the other is like 5 pieces of the armor. So I think the armor is like 7 or 8 pieces. It's for a fighter jet called Jetfire. He's white, but then you add the armor to him. The armor's red, and then he looks like really crazy white and red. But anyway, I sold the complete set for $80. We're talking about 6 pieces of thin plastic for $80. And then I was able to make a 5-piece incomplete set, and I sold that for $60. My head's just exploding. Literally. $80 and $60. And both of those sold like immediately. As soon as they listed, they were sold. Guys, real quick, I wanted to go ahead and mention Hammock. Hammock.com. You can also download the app. Hammock is the automated listing service app that we use for all of our products that we list and cross-list on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. Right now, they are actually giving away $25 in free listing credit if you sign up. You don't have to use any codes. If you want to use code Flip the World, make sure you do a capital F. It's Flip the World TX, but you don't have to use any code currently to receive $25 in listing credit. This app has DSLR compression photo. You can take automatically into one-on-one or square on the app. They have a white background option as well. All you have to submit is photos and condition, and they will do the rest. Our impressions on eBay have gone from 400,000 to 3.6 million impressions in the last 30 days. So obviously, they know what they're doing with SEO. Check out Hammock at hammock.com. Instagram is Hammock app. Tell them Chris sent you. Last what sold actually just happened this morning after I dropped little man off at daycare. It was this vintage, made in Mexico. It's called Tasco. 925 silver bead or ball necklace. Again, remember that that jewelry box that we found in the trash like 100 videos ago? I'll put a card right here. It had a bunch of Mexican jewelry in it, vintage sterling and stuff like that. It sold for $75. Now, it took a while because I didn't want to really lower the price because I know what it's worth. Shout out Jesse, Jangle and Jack. I'm just giving everybody shout outs in this video. He knows a lot and sells a lot of vintage Mexican jewelry and turquoise and stuff like that. So he was able to help me out with what I think I should price these at. but we sold it for $75. I'm happy with that. It came from the trash, sat on a little bit. We still have 4 necklaces listed. Again, I'm holding tight on those because they don't take up a lot of space, and I know that someone will pay what we're asking. We're going to take all of them right there and head to the post office, and then we are going to the bins. Got to see what we can find at Goodwill. Before we head out, I probably should tell you that these packages, everything going out today, $1,082 gross profit sales for the long weekend, and after shipping was $151, and our eBay fees were $122. We're still walking away with right around $800. Our actual net profit or average profit is actually a little higher than most people because, again, our inventory is either coming from the bins or it's coming from the dumpster. So our buy cost is very low. We do try to keep our buy cost for, if we actually are going thrifting, we try to keep things under $8. And if we are combining that with some items that we're sourcing from curb shopping or the dumpster, that's going to bring that down even more. So sometimes we have 40 listings and our buy cost for each listing is like $3. So we're able to take a little bit better offers, and we can promote our listings a little bit higher than most people to hopefully generate some more sales. So hope any of that helps you as well. If you haven't, make sure you're following Flip the World TX on Instagram. Started doing some reels with some tips. They seem to be doing good, seem to be helping people. I like going into a bunch of different characters. As you know, I have Sir Reginald. I also have Country Biscuit. So there's a few different people that we can bring out. I'd rather do that on Reels and then funnel people to the YouTube channel. So make sure you check that stuff out.
Our mateys, let's get inside the bins and see if we can find some treasure.
Oh, I got some Air Monarchs. I sell these regularly. Jordan slides in good condition. Some kids PF Flyers. If you don't know about PF Flyers, the Made in America ones sell for more. These are the Made in China ones, but they'll still go for pretty good. Some women's Justin's Ropers. Ropers do well. Some double stack Keds. These are like platform Keds. Just some Reebok twist forms, and then some fresh foams. Not really a good shoe day. I will show you all that I put back. These are all losers right here. Either because of damage, bad tread, insoles are missing, plus they're trashed. Bin test revealed cracks. So it's not always rainbows and sunshine.
All right, we spent $25, not too much. Again, this is just a mix-up video, so you got some what solds and showing some footage. I do want to give a shout out to the reseller that had this vintage strawberry shortcake suitcase in her possession. Stacy saw it. Stacy is a huge strawberry shortcake fan, and we asked the lady, well, Stacy asked the lady if we could buy it from her. So we bought it without her even paying for it. We put some money towards her reselling, and she said that the reason she comes to the bins is because she saw our Surviving the Bins Goodwill video. So awesome. We got to hook her up, and she hooked us up so Stacy can be happy and clutter our house with more of this stuff.